and I think you're going to want to go today. If you
don't wait till tomorrow.
Yeah, don't wait till tomorrow. So yes, you all know that we have the alert day that's going to be on tap. Sorry, I got a little bit ahead of myself. I just got to really make sure you know all the details here on this alert day. So snowfall returning to the forecast and accumulations going to be likely. We haven't been talking a lot as far as snow sticking to the ground, but that it is what we have for us, and yet it's still going to be mild enough in some spots that we will have some rain trying to mix in further south. So here's the system that we have. It's actually located in Iowa. That's kind of the source of the energy, though it looks a little bit sloppy off towards our west with some snow, a little bit of rain further south. But like I said, it's there in, well, Iowa towards Nebraska. That's where we're seeing that system that's going to be moving on in. So hour by hour forecast, you will find that we have those clouds here that are moving in and out for today. Thursday going to be just fine. If you're going to head to the store, maybe pick up some pineapples, some oranges, you're going to be just fine grabbing some groceries or being out and about no matter what you're doing for today. The clouds though will start to increase around dinner time, and then we'll be watching the clock once we get close to midnight, because that's when the snow is going to be moving in. Steady snowfall will be here around 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, and so that means that your morning commute is going to be quite a bit slower, so plan on some travel impacts because that snow is not going to have that sun that's going to be working and kind of melting it down. So we will be watching for a snowy start. You can also though see our southern counties, you have that rainfall that's trying to build in, so that will move on through. Interesting enough, 3 o'clock. The system's already working its way out, so it's actually going to time out to be, though troublesome in the morning. By the afternoon, we'll already start to see some improvements as we won't have that additional snowfall moving in. Now, here's a look at our snowfall totals. Not a lot of changes here. We're still on tap to see those snow totals potentially around 3 to 4 inches throughout southeast Michigan and right along our northern tier of counties into Ohio. Though 5 inches could fall, you have to remember it's a wet and heavy snow, so it's going to be compacting on itself. And also surface temperatures are above freezing. So that also means we'll have a little bit of melt. So that could trim down some of those snow totals. So plan on kind of seeing a little bit closer to the lower end. Even that 2 to 4 range, you'll find that along the Maumee River and then further south. It's our southern tier counties that we are going to be looking at. A little bit of that rain to be cutting in, leaving those snow totals around maybe 1 towards 2. The rain really going to though just be cutting down as much as that snow trying to mix in. So this is a look. Hopefully we can get this to populate. It looks like my data isn't going to populate for me today, but just plan on seeing your most intense snowfall to be around 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. Now we will find our roadways. They're going to be troublesome tomorrow morning. It's a little bit slower. Give yourself some extra time. Also, though, that midday time frame, yeah, we'll still have some snowy roads, but I'm anticipating by the afternoon, as that snow slows up, road crews will be able to stay on top. Already, we've been seeing road crews using that brine, so that means that we will have that to our benefit. Now for today though, just fine though. No alert day needed as temperatures will be mild. It's our last mild day with those highs into the 40s while partly sunny skies. But as those mild conditions, well, they fall, you're going to find 30s here for Friday, even through the weekend. And even into much of next week, we don't break 40 degrees in this forecast. As far as the weekend, I know it's getting close. We're still watching that system late as we go from Sunday into Monday. But then we are going to be looking at conditions that dry out for the middle of next week as those temperatures, they just don't want to budge out of those 30s. So it's going to be a little bit cooler as we get settled into March, but at least the snow is just for Friday. It's not going to ruin the weekend.
Yeah, and it seems like hopefully it will get in and get out.
Yes, it'll be very fast moving, so that'll be nice. Then we can just start cleaning up and it'll be all taken care of.
Okay, good deal.